Hi there, this is Ken Smith. This is my second installment on the first day of the Waseda conference. A couple other items that were talked about. The Board of Audit is a real interesting organization. It's at the federal level, and there are three commissioners, one of whom, Mary Kobayashi, used to be at Waseda University and now is one of three board members. And they have a staff of about 1,200. So it's kind of like the GAO in the US, and they do the audit of the financial statements. They also do performance auditing. They look at the traditional three E's: efficiency, effectiveness, economy, but they also look at safety, environment, and sustainability, which is very nice to see that language being talked about by such a leading organization. And they also are allowed to report on future issues, kind of like here's something coming down the road, which is kind of needed in lots of governments' challenging issues that they face. A couple people presented on participatory budgeting. There was one from Ube City in Japan, and they used various steps in the process of putting together the information packet, getting the details, and then having citizens raise their little paddle, yes or no, and that was advisory. And then in Suwon City in Korea, they did a similar budgeting process. One element of that was really interesting is they had a youth committee. So they got, I think it was 18 high school students to look through the budget and to kind of provide some feedback on that. A couple organizations, a couple of the scholars talked about why do we even exist? What is government there for? And this person was from Malaysia originally, but she's now done some consulting in Portsmouth in the United Kingdom, and there's a lot of detailed performance reporting. They pulled back a little bit from that, and one of the managers said, hey, you need to get out there instead of doing the plan, do, check, act. A lot of people do plan, do, check, act. She argued to do check, plan, do. And one of the leaders, as a housing organization, said, we're just going to get out there and find out what's going on. So we locked the doors to the building. So the managers had to get out there and actually go confront the issues that were happening. And that was kind of interesting. And then the last one, there was a couple people that have talked about gaming or cheating and some of the challenges that we have in performance reporting. Because once you put pressure on a performance measure, oftentimes there's a lot of incentive and other mechanisms that allow people to rationalize misstating that. It happened in the Atlanta schools. Principals and superintendent were actually racing test scores. So it's happened in the U.S. It happens throughout the world. One of the examples is a Horizon consulting firm that has done some work on citizen surveys. And one of the games that was being played, and this was kind of the last one, there was two choices on whether you were satisfied with the city services. Satisfied and very satisfied. And so not really kind of a fair metric. And then they had come up with a way to normalize that and to find out what it kind of estimate what it would have been. So I'll probably post another blog for the day two, and thanks for watching.